enjoy it.
Oh wow.
Totally fine.
Was it fun?
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we watched all the sports stuff.
Excellent. Have you been out here long?
Well, in Australia, yeah.
Yeah.
For a year, even, but
Okay.
not too long in Adelaide.
Yeah. Where else have you been in Australia?
Well, Queensland,
Yeah.
yeah, just that kind of.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Enjoying it?
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm shooting the first league in AFL.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you find AFL?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really fun. But here I'm like, soccer is like.
Of course, yeah. Me too. Yeah. But I mean, I've lived here all my life, so I follow both. You know.
Yeah. Are you original from here?
Yeah. My parents are Italian.
Okay.
They were both born in Italy, but I was born here. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. You have to get used to it.
Yeah.
There's just no choice. There's no choice. What I really hate, I don't mind so much when the games are like, 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's when they're like 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's awful, yeah.
If it's 11 o'clock at night, you can stay up late.
Yeah.
4:35 in the morning, you can get up early. But if it's like 2:30, crazy. When the World Cup happens, I usually take time off. Well, I've gone to several World Cups. I didn't go to the last one because there was a bit going on, but I usually take time off work. Otherwise, can't follow. It's impossible to follow the World Cup.
Yeah.
With all the games going on while I'm working.
Yeah. Do you do all the also commentating?
All I do in commentating is this league. Because, this is not my full-time job.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Good evening and welcome to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's broadcast of Round 8 of the 2025 Apex Steel WNPLSA season. And tonight we open with what should be a fascinating fixture between Adelaide University and Adelaide Comets. Both these teams are coming here having lost their most recent matches. Adelaide Uni were unable to keep their early season momentum going last Friday on this pitch and fell to a 2-1 loss to Burkalla. And Adelaide Comets suffered a home 1-0 defeat to defending champion Salisbury Inter. The state of the WNPL table makes this clash even more interesting. Comets are 5th, so inside the finals positions, while Uni are 6th in the bottom half of the table. But only goal difference separates the clubs. They have the same number of points. Whatever result we get
will undoubtedly shake things up in those middle ladder positions. And if this fixture's anything like the matches these two teams played last year, there'll certainly be some talking points. In 2024, Comets finished second on the table while Uni finished ninth. But remarkably, Uni won both league encounters between the two teams, including in a dramatic final round, and that saved them from relegation. Things might be quite different this season, but you can guarantee that there'll be players in both camps that have strong memories of those clashes, and that might provide even more motivation tonight. Let's have a look at the teams as we think they'll line up on the field. For Uni, who are the home team tonight, it's Evie Goldsmith in goal, a back four of Maddie Box, Emily Bouchereau, Molly Simmons and Bree Hammersley. In midfield, it's Isabella Yaziello, Nicole O'Neill and captain Alicia Panagakos. And up forward, Sophie Burke and Chloe Richardson will be either side of striker Isla Sarouche. Duncan Song is Adelaide Uni's coach. For Comets, it's Maddie Molino in goals, a back four of Erin Kontoutsakos, Sienna Weston, captain Eleanor Saroulis and Lexi Denton. In midfield, Yuka Sasaki, Georgie Nicola and Carl Khan. And up forward, Kylie Pridham, Anna Willoughby and Emily Hazelwood. Although, as I look at the lineups now, could just be that Willoughby's dropping back into midfield. We shall see. Uni get us underway in the all black, their normal kit. They'll be kicking from right to left. That's to the southern end here at Service FM Stadium in Jeps Cross. Comets in their change strip of the white shirts, and they're on the march now, forcing Evie Goldsmith to come and collect while right wing player for Comets Emily Hazelwood was lurking. Long from Goldsmith, headed on well by O'Neill, but it's been sent back by the Comets defence. Here's Box, Burke getting it inboard. Now, can O'Neill get onto this Sarouche pass? Lexi Denton battling with her. That should be a Comets throw. Denton to take. Hazelwood's come short, so it goes over to Willoughby, who just wanted to get that further up the line. It's out for a throw. Here's Maddie Box. There's been a little bit of reshuffling of the Uni side to try to find a better way of approaching the game. Last week, they really struggled against Burkalla. It was a late goal that sunk Uni to a 2-1 loss there, but they really didn't look the part for a lot of the game. And can this slightly changed formation help them tonight? One of the changes, for example, is that Sophie Burke's gone to the attacking left, having been in defence last week, and in the heart of defence, in fact. And Bouchereau and Simmons are back in the middle positions in Uni's back four, but they're about to be challenged now with Willoughby on the march and wanting to get Hazelwood going, but that's going to run on to Evie Goldsmith in the Uni goal. Goldsmith now, going long, and getting under that was Carl Khan, who's into the Comets side tonight. There's Sasaki, Nicola. Pridham has gone to the number 9 position for Comets. It's currently with Uni. Now, advantage being played there by referee Mon Bahadur Kadka. Still with Uni and Panagakos. Bouchereau. O'Neill. Back in a more central position, having played mostly on the wing last week. Simmons. Now, touch on. And that should be a goal kick. I mentioned, it's a potentially big result for one of these clubs, both on 11 points, straddling the positions just inside and outside of the top 5. Good pressure from Comets here, and O'Neill has gotten up the right-hand side and forced a throw, which Hammersley will come up to take. The Uni scored from a throw from about this position a couple of weeks ago. It was Sophie Burke, who is right in the penalty area, who put that goal away. That was against Flinders United. Bouchereau. Panagakos under pressure from Nicola, but it's come to Burke for Uni. Burke just trying to push it through to where Sarush is. But getting it away there was Kontoutsakos. Part of a slight shuffle in recent weeks with Comets as well. Started the season on the attacking left, but now in the left back position that we were accustomed to seeing Erin Kontoutsakos in when she was with the NTC. Long from Goldsmith. O'Neill is under it. It's bounced on and returned by Saroulis. Good win there by Simmons. Yaziello trying to get onto it for Uni and will get the free kick. Goldsmith coming all the way. Wants to get it out to the attacking right where Richardson is, but it's been headed away. Hammersley. Richardson beats one challenge, gets the ball forward, just wasn't anyone ahead. And that's gone through to Maddie Molino. Saroulis. Weston. Of course, Weston and Kontoutsakos have been in the back 4 together many times, where the centre back and left back pairing for NTC. This is going to be a Uni throw. Weston leaving at the end of 2023 when NTC played in the grand final against Salisbury Inter. Kontoutsakos left at the end of last year. Now, can Comets get a ball in here? It's going to be claimed by Goldsmith. Goldsmith wants her players to leave the area. Goes long towards Sarush. That's going to be won by Weston. Willoughby. It's come through to Hazelwood's a good ball. Now, Pridham's in the middle and so is Nicola. Hazelwood. That's going to be a free kick. Right on the edge of the penalty area. And could be an interesting position here. Referee Kadka marking the position of the ball with the spray. The assistant referees for this one are Damir Davis and Jaakko Sopanen. Now, Georgie Nicola is the likely taker here, and certainly someone who doesn't mind having a shot for goal from these sorts of angles. 2 in the wall. It will be the right foot. Nicola. Oh, and Uni's managed to clear the ball, and they're getting out quickly. It's back with Nicola, but Comets will have to reset now. Saroulis. In the way there was Box. Willoughby trying to get onto it, but Simmons clears. Cerullis retrieves again for Comets. Weston. There's Khan. Good challenge from O'Neill. Khan just lets the ball go for a throw. Do feel like it's better for Uni's balance with O'Neill in a more central position. They already look a lot better today. As I said, they struggled for much of the game last week, which was also here on the Friday night. It's a free kick to O'Neill. We've played 9 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. And it's Adelaide University 0, Adelaide Comets 0. Uni with a free kick though. Plenty forward. And it's going to be headed away by Nicola. It falls to Box. Box tries to get a shot away. Nicola was in the road. Bouchereau now. That might fall to Yuka Sasaki for Comets though, who finds a pocket of space. And now Cerullis can get the ball out to Denton on the right. Denton. Oh, and that ball scooted through. Gives a chance to, was going to say it gives a chance to Pridham, but the flag's gone up. Here's Denton. No dramas with the throw this time. Hazelwood. Oh, and just didn't quite get the connection there, so Uni's defence has been able to clear. Weston. Ball's blocked. Spins past Panagakos. Simmons has it here and uses Goldsmith. Simmons, Goldsmith. Oh, just had to be careful there. Pridham was lurking. Simmons forward. Richardson. It's going to run on for Weston. Cirulis. Denton. Under pressure from Burke, and Denton's ball will be claimed by Goldsmith. Simmons. It's been one of the impressive players for Uni so far this season. Well, they've all been fairly impressive. Molly Simmons only had 3 starts in the WMPL before this year. And looks right at home. The Comets trying to work the ball up the attacking left. There's a lot of bodies in the way, but they've won the free kick there. Looks like it'll be long, and both Nicola and Pridham are getting themselves into position, but no, it's short. Khan, Weston, and in the end they've gone all the way back to Matty Molino. Weston, Kontoutsakos. Been won there well by Hammersley. Now, can O'Neill get onto this and get control? A couple of Comets players come to meet the Irish midfielder straight away, and it's a Comets free. Taken quickly. Oh, and that ball was nearly intercepted by Burke. It's come to Denton. Cirulis, good pressure by Uni again. As I said, both these sides doing quite well off the ball. Weston now. Sasaki. And that ball's been clipped over nicely. Pridham wants to get it inboard. Here's Hazelwood. Hazelwood with a shot! It's hit the bar! Still in a dangerous area. Cleared by Bouchereau. And Uni have been able to avoid the corner. Well, that's the closest anyone's got so far. And not surprisingly, you would have expected that Emily Hazelwood was a leading candidate. To either open the scoring or come close to open the scoring. And was very close on that occasion. The ball's back with Uni's defence and Sienna Weston. Here's Panagakos for Uni. Now that's a clever ball. Richardson. Uni sprinting into the middle with a couple of players there, both Burke and O'Neill, but that's going to be a throw in. 20 minutes played on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Adelaide University 0, Adelaide Comets 0. And I feel like that throw also didn't quite come out of the hand, but here's yellow! Goal kick. So, yes, probably the ball is a little bit dewy at the moment. It's not surprising. At this time of year, as we're starting to get into the slightly cooler weather. Here's Panagakos. But Uni have lost possession there. Comets trying to get the ball out to Sasaki, but they'll get the throw. Sasaki. Khan puts it right over for where Nicola is. Ball still not coming down for any of those players, but Box got it away. O'Neill, good touch. Panagakos. Richardson. O'Neill's kept the run going here and might get there first. Here's O'Neill. Good ball inboard too. Sarush. Just ran into a white wall. And now Sasaki has it. That's going to be a free kick to Richardson though. I mentioned that these two teams had quite bizarre results last season, whereas this season they're level on points on the ladder after 7 rounds. Last season, Comets finished 2nd and Uni 9th. Just pause for a moment because here's Goldsmith's free kick. It's going to be headed away and come out to Georgie Nicola. But Uni surprisingly winning both games, and both games the scoreline was 1-0. So far, you can see the defences have been on top. But is that about to change with Comets in attack? It's going to be a Uni throw. Yeah, the match in round 9 last year, Uni's goal scorer was Jenna McCormick. And in round 18, the score was 0-0 going into stoppage time. That was the final round of the season. And at that point, Uni were getting relegated. And it was a free kick deep into stoppage time by Michaela Belmonte that saved Adelaide Uni in the end and meant that they could stay in the WMPL. Belmonte has moved on with Campbelltown now. Headed on there by Sarush, but that's going to come to Denton. In fact, it's gone out for a throw. Willoughby making a move, so Sasaki. Panagakos. Comets ball. Again, just trying to work it up the line, but once again, it's been put out. Sasaki wants to turn and does. Wants to get the ball into Nicola. Pridham. Trying to find space for a shot. Here's Denton. And that cross might go over the top of Goldsmith, but no, it was well read by the Uni keeper. Hope you're enjoying the game. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Ball coming inboard, but it's back with Hammersley. O'Neill. Comets have it though. Cirulis. Denton. It's good movement ahead. It goes to Nicola, back to Denton. And Nicola keeps the run going here. And well done Bouchereau there. Blocked that cross for Uni. Denton's throw. Nicola. And that skipped past a couple of players. Here's a chance. And a goal. Pridham has scored. And Comets take the lead. The ball coming across was not dealt with. And Adelaide Comets punished Uni with the kickoff. Here's Yaziello. It's gone to Denton though. Coming through there is Bouchereau. Sasaki wanting to get forward. Uni just wanting to work it up the attacking right. Going to be another throw in. Can they hit back quickly? O'Neill trying to get there, but the ball was intercepted. Oh, and that might just break, but no, it's come out to Bouchereau. Yaziello. Good challenge there by Bouchereau. Willoughby tries to get it back. And Bouchereau keeps the run going. Burke's offside there. Free kick for Adelaide Comets. Well, scoring proved elusive for Comets last week. And there have been a couple of games where they have found it difficult to burst through, but then in other games they've scored in big numbers. And they put 5 past Metro in round 5. That was a bit of a turn up because Metro had a good start to the season. They're actually second at the moment. They put 4 past Flinders in round 1, but 3 of them came late. And, even though they've got some really noted goal scorers in their side, like Anna Willoughby, Georgie Nicola and Emily Hazelwood, it hasn't quite worked. And it was Kylie Pridham that got the goal. It currently separates these sides. Here's Denton. Long from Cerulis, that's offside against Pridham. Goldsmith comes to take. Headed on by O'Neill. Sasaki's going to be able to clear towards Nicola. Now here goes Khan, a little bit more advanced at the moment. Gets the return ball out to Nicola, who has box for company. And wins Comets the corner. Another opportunity. Once again, we thank our partners for bringing you this broadcast. Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA. SA Power Networks, empowering women's football. And RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. We've just passed the half-hour mark. And Comets looking to build on their lead. Here's Yuka Sasaki's corner. Good run into the box. Goldsmith comes and claims well. It's towards Sarush, but header won by Denton there. And Nicola clips it on, and it'll come back to Goldsmith. Oh, and Denton's header went backwards there, but it's all worked out okay. Here is Denton again. Looking for Pridham. Bouchereau should cover that off, though. Well, might not be enough for the ball to run out. And Pridham's won it. But Box is going to help Uni get out of danger. Yeah, so Comets scoring a bit up and down. And they've certainly had their nights this season where they found it difficult. But they have the lead. Willoughby, who's their top scorer this season with 5 so far. Header from Richardson. Here goes O'Neill. Yaziello. It's been won by Comets by Khan, and now here's Willoughby. Sorry, by Hazelwood, who then gets the return ball. Willoughby comes through. Bouchereau puts it out of danger for now. Yuka Sasaki. Still going. Good win there by Simmons. Yaziello now. Has some space. And has Richardson, who's come over to the attacking left. Good challenge. No foul. Denton brings it away. Nicola. Hazelwood currently operating centrally. It's gone out for a throw. Sasaki. Oh, and 2 Uni players challenged each other. They might get away with it. Oh, no. Possession's been lost. But Panagakos wins it back. Gets it up the line. Weston. O'Neill gets in the way for Uni. Sarush. Richardson. Intercepted importantly by Saroulis. Willoughby. Takes on Panagakos. Ball out for a throw in. Here goes Khan. It's been cleared. Weston. Saroulis. Khan. Denton. Deals with the Burke challenge. Gets the throw in, takes it quickly. Nicola got a nice little rebound there. Khan. Nicola. Khan. Willoughby. Good challenge, O'Neill. Now here's Burke. And Sarush can keep this in. It needs some support. Goes a big switch. It's not a bad ball. And there's an important header away there from Kontoutsakos. Sasaki. Willoughby. Weston now. Mentioned that Weston finished up with NTC at the end of 2023. Played in Victoria last year for Heidelberg. Back in SA now with Comets. Here's Denton. Sasaki. Wanted to get Nicola going and does. Nicola gets past 2 players. And a penalty. Immediate decision from referee Kadka. Nicola wins the penalty and might just step up to take it as well. And, well, Evie Goldsmith has pulled out some amazing saves this season. Can she do it right now against Georgie Nicola? Waiting on the referee's whistle. Straight down the middle. And Comets take a 2-0 lead. And there's a fair bit to do for Uni now, especially because they haven't really made themselves a goal-scoring opportunity. They're really going to need to find a way if they're going to get back into this game. In the 38th minute, on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions, the score is Adelaide University 0, Adelaide Comets 2. Hammersley. Richardson. Hammersley again, but loses out there, and Comets have it through Kontoutsakos. Gets it back from Hazelwood. Trying to get Sasaki going. And Goldsmith can clear. Might get to Burke, but no. It was Cerulis for Comets there first. Sasaki. Hazelwood. It's a good ball. Maybe just a little on the high side, but certainly into a good area. And that effort from Khan is claimed by Goldsmith. Willoughby with the header. O'Neill for Uni. Ball's just gone high, so Yazilo tries to bring it down, but it gets it back, and we'll get a free kick. Just out of your picture, maybe. Goldsmith just looks a little bit hobbled. And that's the absolute last thing that Adelaide Uni need. Play continues, and Bouchereau takes the free kick. Well, Sasaki's header just goes a bit backwards from her point of view. Sarush trying to get the ball forward. And it's with Maddie Molino. At the other end, Goldsmith still trying to walk off, whatever the problem that she has is. Meanwhile, here's Denton. Good challenge there from Bouchereau. O'Neill. Sarush wants to get back in board. Willoughby was having none of that. Sasaki. Hazelwood. Accelerates. Still going. Brings it back in board. Pridham. Bouchereau, important foot. Pridham gets it back. Sasaki! Oh, great save, Goldsmith. The danger's not over yet, though. Hazelwood gets another ball in. And Goldsmith will claim that. Terrific save to keep the score at 2-0. And as you can see, Goldsmith is not 100% right now. Still able to thump the ball long towards Richardson. Ball drops to O'Neill. Sasaki just puts it out for a throw. Into the last 5 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. The last 5 minutes of this first half. The score, Adelaide Uni 0, Adelaide Comets 2. Yellow sees the ball out for a uni throw. Hammersley doesn't quite get to O'Neill. Panagakos. The header's going to fall for Nicola, who has plenty of space here. Panagakos in the way. Burke, oh, that's just gone straight to Nicola though. Back to Cerulis. Oh, Willoughby. Rare error there. Ball's fallen to Richardson. Hammersley keeps the run going. Sorry, it's Yellow. Wanting to get a chance to find a cross. Comets have defended these situations well so far. But I think that's going to be a corner, it is. And an opportunity for a set piece for Adelaide Uni. They didn't quite get the delivery right last time. And let's see how Matty Box, I think, will be over. Yes, going over to take it. Goes now. They could really use one as we're getting close to half time with them being 2-0 down. Panagakos is on the front post. Richardson's in there, scored from a header from a set piece last week. Here it comes. It's higher this time. O'Neill is there. Panagakos doesn't quite get to either. Ball's put back in board. Now, will it break for Yellow? She's had to go wide though. And the shot there is going to go out for a goal kick. Just the 2 minutes left, plus whatever time there is for stoppages. I don't think there'll be many at all. And Comets looking good for a 2-goal half-time lead. Here's Khan. Denton. Back to Khan. Yuka Sasaki. Gets it back from Khan. Cerulis. Weston. Now, that's a pretty well-weighted ball. But, oh, and Simmons might need to clear in the end. It's still not gone. Pressure stays on. Comes to Nicola. Wants to get the angle for a shot. Throw in. Uni absolutely cannot afford to concede now. It's, even with a half to go, probably game over at 3-0. There's still at least a minute for Uni to defend. Panagakos hooks the ball away. O'Neill. Khan. Denton. Won by Sarush. Gets the ball out wide. Kontutsikos heads there. Yellow. Wants to get the ball up to Richardson, but Hazelwood challenges. And that's a throw in. Now in stoppage time, referee Kadka's already had a look at the watch. Sarush under pressure. Richardson trying to burst through. Sarush. Oh, wanted to get that ball into Burke. It's gone through to Maddie Molino. Goes towards Nicola, but O'Neill wins the header. It falls to Willoughby for Comets. Kontutsikos. Richardson wins that, but it's going to come back to Weston for Comets. Hazelwood. Another driving run. And it's come to Sasaki, who puts the ball in the middle. Oh, great tackle on the line there from Box. But the danger's still not over. The flag stayed down, but it's a goal kick. Another really important intervention, that time by Matty Box. But it's Adelaide Comets half. They have scored twice, first through Pridham and second through a penalty dispatched by Georgie Nicola. They're very much worth that 2-0 lead. Adelaide Uni have not been able to test the Comets keeper Madison Molino at all, and they'll need to find a way to do that if they're to get back into this second half. The halftime score here on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions is Adelaide University 0, Adelaide Comets 2. After about 10 minutes of messages, we'll be back to bring you the second half. Don't go anywhere.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Shot from near to the corner of the 18-yard box and Luke Magellan unable to pick that out, and that's gone in at the far post. To Chip Magellan, and he's done so, and he's made it 2-0. Contender for goal of the week. He knows Luke Magellan off his line, and he's chipped him from about 25 yards out, and they've taken a 2-0 lead.
Hi, Stephen Curry here. Way too many Australians are seriously injured or die on our roads, and everyone has a right to get home safe every day, no exceptions. Let's champion road safety for all our sakes. Remove distractions, keep your phone out of sight, don't speed, drive tired or under the influence, and talk with friends and family about staying safe on the road. For more info, visit the website, take the pledge and wear a yellow ribbon on yourself or your car to show your support. Let's all stay safe out there.
what I'm excited about like the most, how we can come together, learn about everybody, because we're not the same, but we're somehow the same.
The community came to government to express their concerns about young people. It is our role to listen and it's our role to act.
There's so many kids wanting to play the game from all walks of life.
African Youth Program was established to help Africans with sport, cultural identity, mentorship.
Having a program that's going to target the African children, given it's their sport of choice, presents a huge opportunity to link participation in football with education, which is a perfect thing.
I think the African Youth Program will be a very inclusive program with different teams, different schools coming to play with us.
It's like a very big opportunity to expand skills, knowledge, and in different areas of life.
Most of the kids will grow from this program to be able to become valuable, positive contributors in our society.
Like a voice to be spoken with and not being scared to show your skills.
This empowerment program has many different aspects to it, and of course sport is one of those, but it's actually really about finding your place in the world.
I think everybody's pushing in the one direction to make sure that we can make a real difference.
It's not just a game, it's a very passionate sport that millions of people around the world love to play. That's what football is.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
Has a little bit of space, takes it down nicely, plays a nice sweet ball to Millie Scott. Scott on the run now has a shot, and she's beaten her opponent to the far post and opened the scoring for Metro United. Fine goal by Millie Scott, and it's 1-0 on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. Rushes aside, great, comes out to Hadaj. She finds Mansueto at the far side, she's onside. Nice touch by Mansueto to get past her opponent, she struck that beautifully, and Metro United have got themselves back ahead. After some fine work on the far side of Victoria Mansueto. It's 2-1.
Back to Noto again, just putting a ball into the centre. Could this make it number 5? Good save from Lucas.
That ball clipped over from Rojas. The flag has stayed down. Rojas to restore Flinders' lead. Saved. The edge of the penalty area, you would imagine. And the ball might break here. Box! Oh, great save, Jenner. It might still fall for Box.
On the back of the announcement at the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here, again, will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on a team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given a professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Hi, Stephen Curry here. Way too many Australians are seriously injured or die on our roads, and everyone has a right to get home safe every day, no exceptions. Let's champion road safety for all our sakes. Remove distractions, keep your phone out of sight, don't speed, drive tired or under the influence, and talk with friends and family about staying safe on the road. For more info, visit the website, take the pledge and wear a yellow ribbon on yourself or your car to show your support. Let's all stay safe out there.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build
Service FM Stadium. One other match going on at the moment in the Apex still NPLSA in round 8, and it gives us the surprise scoreline of Adelaide City 0, Campbelltown City 2. Campbelltown, who have never won a game in the WMPL before. Now, we wait the second half here. Can Uni mount a comeback? Western for Comets. Sasaki. Now, Khan gets it out to, Pridham gets it out to Hazelwood. Now, Borton is on for Uni, so keep an eye on what changes they've made. But Hazelwood goes the shot, and that's going to be Goldsmiths. So Borton's come to right back, which is where Bree Hammersley was playing. And it could be that Uni has gone to 3 at the back here in an attempt to get back into this game. Certainly O'Neill, Sarush and Richardson up front as a front 3. And I think that Molly Simmons has come to the right side of this new 3 centre-back formation. Just keep an eye on that. But it's Uni in attack now, but Comets with the ball. Kontoutsakos. Hazelwood. That's going to break to Borton. Panagakos. But it's Western for Comets. Bouchereau. O'Neill. Yaziello. Important interception there by Denton. O'Neill touches him board, but Bouchereau will get there straight into Sasaki, who felt that a bit. It's going to be a throw in, which Burke goes over to take. Panagakos offers, it goes longer. O'Neill's moved to the attacking left. Yaziello is central for Adelaide Uni. Burke's throw. It's going to work out to all the way to Western for Comets. Molino. Saroulis. Sarouche gives chase. Now, can Uni break here? Oh, that ball's going to be intercepted. Bouchereau coming through. Headed by Willoughby. O'Neill for Uni. And that's going to go out for a throw. Nicola. Hazelwood is central. Burke comes back to defend. Still Nicola gets a ball in. Borton was in the way but has conceded a corner. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We thank our partners for it. Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Here is Yuka Sasaki to deliver. Set play, the Comets players all lining up on the edge of the area and now flying in. And ball actually bounces. Nicola gets there first. And can they reset? Oh, and Denton under pressure has managed to hold on despite Sarouche's challenge. Now, Yaziello. Under pressure from Kontoutsakos. Yaziello, O'Neill. And here's Fitzsimmons who's on. Alana Fitzsimmons. And has won the corner. I think that it might have been the two starting fullbacks that have come off for Uni, Maddie Box and Bree Hammersley. They have a corner of their own now. All huddled on one spot. How will they break out? O'Neill breaks first, and then so does Borton. It goes into an area. O'Neill! Yes, for Adelaide Uni! The plan worked. And Nicole O'Neill has brought Uni back into the game. Terrific delivery and a terrific finish from a player who has made a real impact in the competition this season. That's Nicole O'Neill's fourth this year. It was what you'd think Uni needed to get it early, but now they could be under pressure and face going 2 down again. Sasaki with the ball inboard. Burke was there and cleared to Fitzsimmons. who keeps the run going. O'Neill, suddenly a spring in the step for Uni. Yellow wants to get the ball out to Richardson. Richardson now to take on Kontoutsakos. Holds on. And the shot from Yellow, well, we've seen Yellow score from distance. Not on that occasion. And what about the instant impact of Alana Fitzsimmons winning that corner? And suddenly, this game that looked pretty comfortable for Comets, they'd very much the better side in the first 45 minutes, is alive with the score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Adelaide Uni 1, Adelaide Comets 2. It's going to go out for another Uni throw to be taken by Burke. Of course, Macy Borton is back from injury, and I'm sure that will delight Duncan Song and give him more options, and he might be more delighted here if they can get onto this. Maddie Molino got to the ball in front of Fitzsimmons. Long towards Nicola. Burke. Oh, yes, Yellow's ball's gone to Nicola. Good interception there by Bouchereau. Nicola, oh, and Bouchereau's hurt there in the... And the trainer's been called for. Hopefully, not great damage for Bouchereau. Of course, we saw that Goldsmith was in trouble for Uni in the first half, but he's back out there, the Uni keeper. And we just wait to see if all will be okay for the Uni centre back. She's getting back on her feet, which is a good sign. We just have to go to the sideline at least temporarily. It's going to be a drop ball to restart because there was no free kick given. And it's going to go to Comets because they were the team in possession. Here's Willoughby. Kontoutsakos. Hazelwood. Brings it back inboard onto her right. Ball's just sort of going past everyone. It might end up with Nicola. Trying to get the ball in there to was Khan. Nicola with the cross. Oh, and Goldsmith chose to punch there, and Yazilo got the ball away. Nicola might try to line one up here. Simmons clears and headed on. Oh, and was Willoughby and Weston were going to the ball together. Willoughby, obviously they had the understanding in the end. Now it's with Uni. Or Nicola's taken over though. Willoughby. Weston. Kontoutsakos, and probably heard her yell of frustration there at that ball just skipping past her. Simmons throw. O'Neill offers short. Went over towards where Sarush was, but put out by Kontoutsakos. Well, that Nicole O'Neill goal has really brought this game alive. There is O'Neill pushing forward. Once again forces Kontoutsakos to concede the throw. Simmons throw. Might come back to Richardson, but Comets might win possession here. Richardson battling though well for Uni. Has two Comets opponents. It's a Uni throw. Simmons again. Inboard from Richardson, but there's Willoughby for Comets. Well intercepted by Panagakos. Good anticipation. Got the ball out to Burke. Burke brings it inboard. Sarush's touch was a good one. It needed to be dealt with. Here's Sasaki though. The ball's fallen to Carl Khan. Nicola. It's going to break for Willoughby. Still Willoughby. O'Neill chasing. That's a good ball for Hazelwood. Sasaki. Sasaki. It's just over. Good break from Comets though. And short play. Borton. Bouchereau, who's back on the field. Uni have the throw in. Burke to take. Ball across there is dealt with by Kontoutsakos. Ball goes past Panagakos. Khan. O'Neill is just doing a power of work in this game. That ball might break to Sarush, but it's going to end up with Saroulis. But a free kick to the Adelaide Uni forward, right on the halfway line. Just a reminder that the officials tonight, the referee is Mon Bahadur Kadka, and the assistants are Damir Davis and Jaakko Sopanen. Uni have a free kick. Bouchereau probably can get the distance to get this right into the penalty area. And came towards where Fitzsimmons was. Now is another chance for a Comets break with Sasaki. Now here goes Hazelwood. And it's going to win the corner. Simmons got back to do the defensive work. And it'll be Aaron Kontoutsakos to deliver. Getting close to the hour mark here in this round 8 match at Service FM Stadium. Corner goes deep, headed away, but Bouchereau's header is going to go out for a corner which will be taken from the other side. So this time it'll be Yuka Sasaki. Comets with their plan of their own, which is to keep most of their players bunched at the edge of the penalty area. Willoughby's gone further back and is unmarked at the moment, but the ball's not going to get that far, and it's headed away by O'Neill. Shot from Denton is blocked, but Denton does well to get it out to Yuka Sasaki, who brings the ball inboard. Khan. Saroulis. Weston. Kontoutsakos couldn't keep it in. Thrown for Simmons. Headed on, but comes to Saroulis. Orwin O'Neill anticipated that, but Khan has it for Comets. Nicola. Not the right touch there from Khan, but will not cause any problems for the Comets midfielder, who's doing a bit of defending at the moment. Burke now. Uni might have it through Willoughby, but Yaziello tried to poke the ball through. Bouchereau can cover this and go out. I mentioned that these two sides played out two quite stunning matches as far as the result goes in the WMPL last season, with Adelaide Uni winning both matches 1-0. They did also meet in the Cup. That one finished 4-3 to Comets. So will this be a game that produces more goals? Doesn't look like a 4-3 game so far, but it's 2-1 and we've got half an hour left. And here's Sasaki on the attack. Yaziello puts it out. It's going to be another ball called for. I could probably go and get that, but you'd have at least 30 or 40 seconds of dead air. Kontutsakosa's throw. It's going to be another Comets throw. Hazelwood wants to go through, but Panagakos puts it out. Sasaki. Oh, and that ball from Hazelwood just had a bit too much on it. Simmons. Hazelwood got the header. O'Neill and Willoughby battle. Getting in the way there was Kontoutsakos, another uni throw. But one of the features of this game, I mentioned it in the first half, is that both these teams have applied pressure really, really well. A touch from Sarush is pinched by Hazelwood. Bouchereau with the clearance. Cyrulis. Back to Molino. Oh, and bearing down there was Fitzsimmons, but Denton won the ball. Good play from Yaziello. Denton. It's going to be a Comets throw. Nicola, nice turn. Important interception by Bouchereau. Comets have just had a little bit more of these last few minutes in attack. O'Neill trying to get Fitzsimmons going. Here's Sasaki for Comets, and now Denton has time and space. Oh, but it was it's Weston. Nearly lost the ball, and it is now a Comets throw with O'Neill putting it out. It's going to be a free kick to Chloe Richardson. Goldsmith comes up to take. Fascinating last 25 minutes to come here in this one at Service FM Stadium. And after this one, we've got Football SA, NTC and Salisbury into doing battle. That game will kick off at 8:15, maybe just a few minutes after, depending on how long it takes this one to complete. Kontoutsakos. Hazelwood. It's gone out off Richardson. That header on though is going to go out. Simmons. Bit of head tennis, but it comes down for Sasaki. O'Neill takes over. O'Neill tries to slide the ball through for Sarush. It was a good idea, but Comets players got in the way. Kontoutsakos, Khan, Sasaki. Cirulis now Denton. Fitzsimmons gives chase. Nicola has been operating pretty much on the right-hand side for this second half. Here's Pridham. Sasaki. Kontoutsakos. Takes on Richardson. Goes the shot. And that's Goldsmith's. Of course, Kontoutsakos scored from long range to open the scoring in the 2023 Grand Final for NTC against Salisbury Inter. Match ended 2-2 and Inter winning an epic shootout, 7-6. Nicola, Borton in the way there, did well. Yaz Yellow, just backpedaling a bit, but Burke has time and wins the goal kick. Throw in now for Uni. Up the wing. Again, it's tight. O'Neill. Sasaki. Comets throw. Up to Sasaki, who's battling with Burke. Fitzsimmons trying to get it away. It's going to be a Uni free kick. And I think we're about to see Uni make another change. It's Sarush coming off. And it's McGranigan to go straight into the centre forward position, you would think. Goldsmith has come to take the free. We're closing in on the last 20 minutes here at Service FM Stadium. Long. Headed on there by McGranigan, out for a throw. It's on the attacking left for Uni. McGranigan wins it. Can they get the cross in? O'Neill turns. All that board was meant for Panagakos. Sasaki was there. Nicola. Good battling again in midfield by both these sides. Denton under pressure. It's a corner. Well, it's from exactly this spot, from a corner from this side, that Uni got one back. Could they find the equaliser in the same fashion? Will it be Marks O'Neill tightly? Header away. Sasaki helps it on. Pridham just gets it forward. Was the right thing to do. But Burke has it for Uni. That's a huge kick by Goldsmith. But Denton wins it. Now, ball through from Yaziello. Fitzsimmons tries to get on it again. Yaziello. Good work there by Willoughby. Now, chance for Comets now to get the ball in towards Hazelwood. That's out for a goal kick. Goldsmith won't take the short option on this occasion. Towards O'Neill and Nicola battling. And it's over Richardson as well. Kontoutsakos. O'Neill wins it. Lets it through to McGranigan. Still going O'Neill. Kontoutsakos got an important touch there and Cerulis clears. Here goes Hazelwood against Borton. Borton won that. But Hazelwood gets there. Borton puts it out again. Kontoutsakos with the throw. Can they build something here? Sasaki. Kontoutsakos keeps the run going, gets the ball in. It's taken by Evie Goldsmith. And long towards Fitzsimmons. Headed by Denton. Got plenty of distance on it too. And it gives a chance to Comets through Mia Perkins, who's on the field now. Looks like it's Carl Khan that's come off for Adelaide Comets. That's towards O'Neill, but Nicola wins it. Panagakos then. Here goes Willoughby. Simmons. That'll be a Uni throw. Simmons headed back by Hazelwood. It's gone out. Simmons again. Headed on well by Richardson. Can McGranigan get onto this? Weston is there first. Molino, ooh, just showed a bit of it to McGranigan, but it got to Weston. Great header by Simmons. Fell towards Richardson, but Sasaki was there. Pridham, under pressure. Back to Weston. Sasaki. Hazelwood. Comes back onto the right. Oh, and it just scoots across the area. Here's Perkins. Gets a ball in. And that's going to be a corner. Nice impact from Mia Perkins so far on the attacking right for Comets. Hope you're enjoying the action. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partners of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Here's Sasaki's corner, just about to respot. With just under a quarter of an hour to go, 3-1, you would think would do it if Comets could score here. Ball comes in once again. Evie Goldsmith is just in charge of those situations. O'Neill, here's a break. Can McGranigan get onto this? Cerulis is there for Comets. keeps the run going. And still, Hazelwood. Now, here's a chance for Pridham. Didn't quite get it to Perkins. O'Neill now. Trying to get the ball out to where Richardson is. Throw in. Burke now. O'Neill. It's another throw. One thing that Uni really haven't done much of tonight is create scoring opportunities from open play. I mean, if they get another set piece and score from that, they won't care, but they really need to find that final ball, that ability to create something in the area, you would think. Right now they're on the back foot. Panagakos gets it away. And that's another throw-in. So Richardson and Fitzsimmons have swapped wings for now. In fact, yes, it's Richardson on the right at the moment. Here's Weston. Willoughby. Ciroulis wants to get the ball out to the Hazelwood direction, which is where it goes. Hazelwood wants to take on Richardson. Still going. Inboard to Willoughby. Willoughby now. Simmons for company. Throw in. Kontoutsakos's throw. Should be cleared. But it comes to Sasaki. It's given Kontoutsakos a bit to do, but gets it back to Weston. Ciroulis. Burke with the header. And Nicola with the header to get it forward. Here's Yaziello. Dispossesses Perkins, but Pridham does well to win possession for Comets. Denton to Weston. Nicola wants it in the middle. Bouchereau's there. Willoughby's there for Comets. Richardson just gets it up away from goal as far as possible, but Willoughby was the only player there. Panagakos in the way. Gets it back from O'Neill. Panagakos gives McGranagan something to chase. Throw in. Denton gives it to Kontoutsakos. Back to Denton. Back to Weston, I should say. Sasaki. This is Denton. Nicola. Sorry, it was Perkins, and it was just blocked there. A few people on the Comets bench wanted a free kick, but nothing doing. Another Comets throw. Controlled this most of this last probably 10 or so minutes pretty well. They've spent most of this half up until these last 10 minutes just being wary of a resurgent Adelaide Uni who scored not long after the break and trying to do so again. McGranagan's ball didn't quite get through there. Nicola. That ball, Simmons and Hazelwood in a foot race. Simmons plays it safe. Simmons wins the header there, but It's going to come to Kontoutsakos for Comets. Kontoutsakos. Well hassled off the ball there. Ciroulis back to Molino. Now it's Willoughby. Oh, and that's going to be intercepted. Fitzsimmons. And here's McGranigan. And here's O'Neill. O'Neill! Oh, it's the best opening that Uni have had in open play. But Nicole O'Neill, who brought Uni back into this game when they were 2-0 down, couldn't quite find the second, but a good move by Adelaide Uni. And now they're putting the pressure on again, and now it's O'Neill again. O'Neill! Oh, that's just absolutely brilliant from an absolutely superb player. Nicole O'Neill has got her second, has got Uni's second, and when they were looking like they were falling to defeat at halftime, they are back at 2-2. How do you stop Nicole O'Neill? Well, Comets would be stunned. Firstly, they were cruising in the first 45 minutes, and probably until 2 minutes ago, were very much the better side for the last 15 minutes, certainly as far as having possession on their terms, territory on their terms. But that's what Nicole O'Neill can do. And Adelaide Uni, as a whole, have been very, very good in coming back from 2-0 down. They really have once again just shown what an improved side they are this season. But there's still a bit to go here. We've played 84 minutes. There will be a few minutes of stoppage time with some substitutions and injuries. And now, can Comets break through here? The weight of numbers told for Uni. And it comes out to Fitzsimmons, who just lets it run. Sorry, it was Richardson there. Now, Richardson battling with Kontoutsakos. Panagakos comes through to win that and put it out for a throw. Hazelwood. Sasaki giving chase. Wants to bring the ball in board. That's a good bit of defending there by Simmons, who wasn't going to be fooled by Yuka Sasaki on that occasion. They've got the match winners, Comets. Players like Sasaki and Willoughby and Nicola and Kontoutsakos, but can they find a goal to restore their advantage? A draw wouldn't be a disaster for either of these sides the way the table is at the moment, but both of them would want more to really push into the top positions. Will they both be looking for a winner? I think Comets will be, but don't discount Uni getting a winner as well. They'll be delighted with this second half. And their coach, Duncan Song, who made a lot of moves, especially bringing them back to a 3-player defence, will be absolutely delighted that they've paid off. So as I say that, it looks like Burke is moving back into an orthodox back four with Borton and Bouchereau in the central positions. But they've certainly pushed out of having a standard back four for a lot of this half. Now, here's a chance for the ball to come back. Panagakos. And a shot from Kontoutsakos, but it was always rising That's a goal kick. Well, I can't surprise you with power player of the match tonight, because as much as it's been a team effort from Adelaide Uni in coming back from 2-0 down to 2-2, central to that was Nicole O'Neill. And the power player of the match, proudly supported by SA Power Networks, is Nicole O'Neill. Well, when I give these awards, goals tend to happen. Either way, it's Comets pushing for one now to try to restore their lead. Oh, that ball's gone past Borton, but Panagakos is there to just bring it away. Free kick! In a good position for Comets here. Well, Uni were drawing last week at about this time of the game, and they fell to a goal and a loss. A goal by Lena Vogelsang for Berks. They would hate to suffer the same fate now. But Yuka Sasaki, we know, is a dead ball specialist. This is a big chance for Adelaide Comets to retake the lead. Sasaki! And what could have been an awkward bounce was well handled by Evie Goldsmith. We've got 2 minutes left on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions, plus whatever stoppage time is added by referee Kadka. Sasaki again, put out by Panagakos. O'Neill gets the touch to McGranigan. Return ball, O'Neill. Ball from Yaz Yellow. Can Richardson get onto this? It should come with enough pace to Maddie Molino, who goes long. Oh, and Borton just got under that a bit, but that's going to go harmlessly from a unique point of view through to Evie Goldsmith. It's still Adelaide City 0, Campbelltown 2 in the match out at Oakton. Campbelltown 10 minutes away from their maiden WMPL win, but we've got a cracker here, and that ball through. A chance for McGranigan to get onto it. Molino couldn't take possession. It's a penalty! It's a penalty for Adelaide Uni! Referee Kadka has ruled that it's a foul on McGranigan, and having been 2-0 down, Adelaide Uni have the chance to win it. It's the second penalty of the game. Comets were looking like good things when Georgie Nicola dispatched one to make it 2-0 in the first half. But now, with stoppage time approaching, it could be Adelaide Uni to complete the most remarkable of turnarounds. It's going to be McGranigan, who was fouled, to take it against Maddie Molino. This, you would think, will decide whether it's 3 points to Uni or the points are shared. And we wait on the whistle. McGranigan. Oh, it's over the bar! Comets get out of jail. And now they might be looking for a winner of their own. O'Neill with the header there. Throw in. Headed on by Nicola. That's going to be a free kick to Comets. And now they have a chance from a set piece. Cerulis might come and deliver this into the penalty area. Right into the hot spot. It's still in there for... Oh, great save, Goldsmith. It was effort by Kontoutsakos. Controlled that volley very, very well. But Evie Goldsmith has it. And goes long. It falls to Sasaki, but the ball bounces past her. O'Neill gets it from Richardson. Panagakos puts it over the top. Here's Fitzsimmons. Turns. Fitzsimmons wants to play a ball to McGranigan, but it's intercepted. And here's Sasaki. And can Comets go the other way? Another interception. Balls come out wide here for Hazelwood. Hazelwood now wants to get it through to Sasaki. This header might break kindly for Pridham. Wants to get the ball onto the right. Cleared for a throw in. We have played 2 extra minutes of stoppage time. Another ball's been called for. Well, there's a couple over on this side, and Hazelwood's had to go and do the retrieval work, unfortunately, for her. There's still time for there to be more drama in what's been an absolutely outstanding game of football here at Service FM Stadium. Hazelwood puts the ball in towards Sasaki. Panagakos can bring it away. Willoughby now. That's a free kick to Comets. Sasaki wants to take it quickly. There are players on the attacking right, including Nicola. Nicola gets a good ball in. It might go all the way in. No, it doesn't. Now, push in the area. No. Referee Kadka brings it away. Hazelwood gets it back. Goes the shot. And we can all draw breath. We've now played 3 minutes and 15 seconds of stoppage time on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. For all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions, it's Adelaide Uni 2, Adelaide Comets 2. It's a grandstand finish here. The Comets are definitely looking for the win, having survived a late penalty that would have put them behind. Panagakos now trying to get the ball over to Fitzsimmons. Still going and holds on. Wants to bring it back in board, but there's only Comets shirts there, and it's Sasaki, who has space. Wants to play the ball out to where Perkins is. And that is full time. What a finish. What a game. And probably in the end, the draw was the fair result. But I don't think Adelaide Uni will see it that way. They had a late penalty that could have won it. But unfortunately for them, McGranigan was unsuccessful from the spot. It was 2-0 to Comets in the first half. Goals to Kylie Pridham and a penalty to Georgie Nicola. But Nicole O'Neill brilliantly with 2 goals in the second half. The first was a header from a corner. The second, an absolutely outstanding finish. And that means that the final score here on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions is Adelaide University 2, Adelaide Comets 2. It's been an absolute classic. I really hope you've enjoyed our broadcast, and we will soon be bringing you the match between Football SA, NTC and Salisbury Inter. If you want to watch that one, come off this broadcast on your YouTube channel and go back on to find the NTC versus Inter broadcast. Can't wait to bring it to you.